Hey guys, even here, my name is Paul. Today we're going to be unboxing the new M1 MacBook Pro. I didn't actually plan to get this M1 MacBook Pro because I was waiting for the next generation. Although this packs in a lot of power, but it's still first generation. So I was kind of waiting for the next generation because according to the rumors and hype, the next generation is just going to be crazy. But I kind of needed something for school and something to edit on the go. Although this might not actually be the best laptop for me for video editing, and I'm going to talk about that in a bit. But first of all, let's talk about the specs. So this is 8GB of RAM. It's powered by the M1 MacBook chip, M1 chip, and 256GB of internal storage. So the spec doesn't really sound crazy like that, but this thing is a beast. So let's get to the unboxing and let's see what comes inside the box.
Okay, all right. Add it up.
In terms of design, not really much has changed. It's still the same thing as the old MacBook Pro, the 13-inch MacBook Pro, by the way. It's still two USB-C Thunderbolt port and headphone jack on the other side. The keyboard is pretty much the same thing. The only thing I've kind of noticed is that the display is a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit better than the old MacBook Pro. Like, my first impression of the display is that the display is a little bit brighter and it has more contrast than the old display. And in terms of processing power, I'm not really going to say much because I haven't experienced the power of this laptop. But according to what I've read online, this laptop is actually a beast when it comes to video editing. But the reason why I said this might not actually be the best laptop for me is that I use Adobe Premiere Pro. And most people that have been talking about the M1 MacBook Pro, they've been saying that the M1 MacBook Pro is actually very, very good when it comes to Final Cut Pro or DaVinci Resolve or something like that, but it's not fully optimized for Adobe Premiere Pro. And I use Adobe Premiere Pro for my video editing. I use After Effects and all that. So since the M1 MacBook Pro is not fully optimized for Adobe Premiere Pro, I might have to transition to Final Cut Pro, which is actually going to be a little bit stressful because I have to keep checking for tutorials on how to do this and how to do that. I'm kind of used to Adobe Premiere Pro. But anyways, I'm going to be testing this laptop over the course of 1 week, and I'm going to be making a review video if it's actually worth it for video editing with Adobe Premiere Pro and Final Cut Pro. I actually like the design, although I like the design of the old one, so definitely I'm going to like the design of this one. I just hope Apple doesn't release the next generation M1 like next week. I hate when Apple do that stuff. Like anytime I buy a new Apple product and it's the latest one and the following week Apple releases another one, it kind of pisses me off sometimes, but I hope Apple doesn't release the next one very soon because I want to feel like I'm using the latest M1 MacBook Pro. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you taking your time to watch my video. If you like this video, drop me a like button. I'm not asking you to subscribe because I don't really deserve it, but drop me a like button and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.